Okay, so yesterday we started looking at matrices and we found the naming pattern. And in this case, these are the names right here. So we realized that the pattern is that it's rows by columns. Okay, so this would be rows 1, 2, 3, 4, and columns 1. So it's a 4 by 1. So rows by columns. Every one. This is 1 row and 3 columns. This is 3 rows and 2 columns. Okay, so that was the first thing we did yesterday. Then we looked at setting up a matrix equation. So when we set up a matrix equation, we have 3 kinds of matrix. We have a coefficient matrix, which is made up of all the coefficients. We have a variable matrix, which is made up of the variables. And we have a constant matrix, which is made up of the constants. So here is the x's and here's the y's. We have to make sure they're always lined up. Okay, x's lined up, y's lined up, constants lined up. They have to be lined up every single time. So then we started writing matrix equations. So here was the first practice problem, and the matrix equation for this would be 3, -11, -2, and 6. What size is this matrix? What would its name be? A 2 by 2. Okay, then we have x and y, and the constant matrix is 4, -7, and that is a 2 by 1. Okay, then the next one we did. Did we do the next one?
No. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here's this one. So for the second one that we did, what did we have to do before we could make a matrix equation out of it?
Oh, we had to move it over. We had to move the -3 to the right.
We had to move the -3 and we had to move the 3y. And the reason is because it has to be in standard form. So we needed 9x plus 6y equals 3 and 4x minus 3y equals 2. It has to be the y's, like I said a while ago, the x's in a row, the y's in a row, and the constants in a row. They have to be in that order or it doesn't work. Okay, so the matrix equation for this would be 9, 6, 4, and -3, x and y, and 3 and 2. Okay, and then the last one we did was our 3 variable system, so it was a 3 by 3. And the matrix equation was -6, 1, -1, 0, 0, 7, and -10, -12, -3. Our variables are x, y, and z, and then our constant was -4, 7, and 33. Okay? So then, once we can set up a matrix, that's very exciting. That's definitely our goal. But next we need to find the answer. So the way we're going to do that is use our calculator. Okay, the calculator keystrokes are on the back of your notes page. You're going to be able to use those on your quiz tomorrow. Okay, but let's do it all together. So the first thing I need you to do is clear your calculator, because their previous people might have done different problems. So second plus 7, 1, 2. Clear the calculator. Okay, now we're going to hit second matrix. Okay, now anytime we want to add information into our calculator, what do we usually push? So when we're putting something in our calculator, someone said it, what do we need to do? Edit. Okay, so we're going to go to edit. Then we're going to put the constant matrix and the coefficient matrix in. So what is the coefficient matrix? 2 by 2. You have to tell it what size. Okay? Then, what do I put in here? Isn't it 3? -11? negative 2 and 6?
Yeah. That's what I got.
Okay, so that is the coefficient matrix. Next matrix I need to put in is the constant matrix. Second matrix. This time, though, instead of putting it in matrix A, where am I going to put it? B. Okay, so this time I'm going to do a 2 by 1, and it's going to be 4 and negative 7. Okay, then I have to hit second quit because I need to get on a clean screen. Oh, sorry, negative 7. Let's see. Isn't it? I mean, it's number 1 on your paper, so you have it. Okay, so then I hit second quit. Right next to it. Okay, then second matrix A, inverse, second matrix B.
You're going to have to
Okay. Okay. It's the little x to the negative 1 key. You just push it.
I got a lot.
It's just the x to the negative 1 key. Okay. Then you press enter.
No, you also have B on there.
Okay. So it's second matrix A, inverse second matrix B.
How come we have 2 right?
I got 2.2.
Because I have a different operating system than your calculator does.
I don't know.
Okay, now listen. I'm going to tell you one more thing, and then I'll answer some questions. To change it to a fraction, if your answer ever needs to be in a fraction, you hit math, enter. It changes your answer to a fraction.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know what I'm doing.
So here's the second one. I'm also going to show you a shortcut. So second matrix, I'm going to edit A. Okay, this is still a 2 by 2. So what are the coefficients for the second problem? 9, 6, 4, negative 3. Okay, then second matrix. Now I'm going to edit matrix B. Oh, I'll go fix it. What's this one? 3 and 2?
What?
I think I got a right answer.
Okay, I need to go back and fix this one. Okay, now, here's a shortcut. If you hit second enter, anytime you hit second enter, it'll bring the things you've done before. So if I hit second enter once, it brings that step up. But if I hit second enter again, it brings A inverse B. So now I can just push enter. So do you see how I didn't have to do the A inverse B again? It automatically does it. Now, this is a yucky decimal. If I want to see if it's a fraction, what do I do?
Press second enter.
Math, enter. So what's the answer to number 2?
It's 7 over 17, negative 2 over 17.
So in my
So how do we change it into like the ordered pair that it's asking for?
okay, so the ordered pair that it's asking for
Would that be that nasty number?
would be right here. It would be 7 over 17, comma, negative 2 over 17, right?
Can you do that?
That's the ordered pair. That's the answer for number 2. Okay, so now I want everyone to try number 3. Everyone to try number 3. Okay, so what did you get for your answer for this one?
Wait.
Zero, negative 3, 1. Yeah.
Okay, when there's 2 numbers, what do we call that? An ordered pair. If there's 3 numbers, we call it an ordered triple. If there's 3 numbers, we call it an ordered triple. I'm for real.
Triplets. They don't look like.
And that's the ordered
Okay, so we have an ordered triple of 0, negative 3, 1. Okay, the last thing we're going to do together is the word problem on the back. Okay, so here's that word problem. We're going to do word problem number 4. So, first off, Jackson got money out of his coin box. Now, I totally agree with you and understand why did Jackson not just count the coins if he has them himself in his pocket.
Yeah, Jackson's lazy.
Because
He loves math.
he does love math, and I don't know why, but it's just how it is. Okay, so first we need to identify our variables. What are they? What are the 3 types of coins? Nickels, dimes, and quarters. Okay, shh, let's go. Now, we need to write our 3 systems of equations, or our 3 equations to make our system. So the first one, how many are there? This is our quantity equation. How many are there?
3. Is that a Q?
How many total coins? 20. So our first equation is quantity. Is how much are they worth? 350. So how much is each coin worth? 0.05, 0.1, and 0.25. Okay, the next one. It says he grabbed twice as many dimes as nickels. This is the one that's backwards. It's not 2D equals N, it's what? 2N equals D.
Where's the Q come in then?
Okay, now this one's not going to have a Q, so what are we going to put? 0.
Where'd you get
Now,
2?
are they, because it's twice as many.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Are they all in standard form?
Yeah.
This one is.
No.
Okay, so it's going to be 2N minus D plus, what are we going to put for Q if there's not one?
0.
0. You don't have to write that, but it might help you. 0Q. And then if I moved that D over, what's left on that side?
What?
If I moved the D over, guys.
Just
I moved the D over. So what's left? Is there anything left? I moved the D over. So is there anything left?
no.
So what do I put?
0.
Okay, now let's write the matrix equation. This is going to be 1, 1, 1. 0.05, 0.1, 0.25, 2, negative 1, 0.
Can you add that 0 after the 0.1? Or is it like changing the number?
No, you can do that. Okay, and then the last equation is 20, 350, and 0. Okay, I want you to use your calculator and put in the matrix equation and see if you can come up with the solution. Okay, so in your calculator, you should have a 3 by 3 and a 3 by 1. Okay, your final answer should be 3, 6, 11. So you would write that 3 nickels, listen, 6 dimes, 11 quarters. You need to write it with the words. That's the final answer. Okay?
Where did you get the ones from?
What ones?
1, 1, 1.
Because we had 1 nickel, 1 dime, 1 quarter in front of, because if you add nickels, dimes, quarters together, you should have 20 total coins. Okay, now you need to spend the rest of the time working on the word problems. Let me tell you something about word problems. You can avoid them. You can use all the defense mechanisms like passive-aggressive, playing on your phone, avoiding, all that stuff, and it's never going to get any better unless you try to do them. Okay? So, you have several word problems that you need to work on.